Hello, YouTube. How's it going today? My blur is cutting off my face and part of my shoulder because I have a white shirt on and my door behind me is white. So I'm looking quite funky today. Did you have a good weekend? What did you do today? I went to personal training. We did some errands. Oh my God, what else did we do? We did some errands. I sat with my husband while he did some work outside. I see 2 comments from Lisa and Monica. Hello. But it's saying 0 people are on the stream. So, but I don't understand how I could have comments. Now it says 2. Okay. Maybe it's just delayed. I was like, am I live? I don't know if I'm live, but I am. Okay. I can move on. So can you, Monica and Lisa, let me know if you can hear the fan blasting beside me, if it's too distracting. We had a short break from hot weather, and then now this weekend or this coming week, it's going to be a lot hotter again, and our house is already getting hotter in anticipation. Hey Neil, how's it going? Lovely to see you. Today I'm doing a video, my first one in a million years, on Beachbody, their new women's hormone health program called Belle Vitale. Thank you, Monica. And if you've been on my channel for a while, you'd know I used to do constant Beachbody videos. It was like one of my biggest interests. I haven't done one in probably about 2 years now. I'm really excited to do another Beachbody video. We're going to go through the program, and then I'm going to talk about why I think it's unethical and problematic to have a health program like this coming from an MLM. So that's the structure of this video, and I'm ready to get started. So Monica says, so dangerous. Yes, hormones should be treated by a professional, not an MLM hind. That is a big argument that I have, and also that what is needed for one person's hormonal issues is going to be different than another based on their age, their current weight, their height, past medical conditions like medical history, current coexisting conditions that they may have. And I think a one size fits all approach to hormone health is irresponsible and dangerous. But let me just preface, I am not a medical professional by any standards. This is just my opinion on public content. So you can see here, Body by Beachbody up in the upper left corner. And I zoomed in to 150. It doesn't actually look like this on the website. Hormone health for women. This will change everything. No, it won't. If you're not feeling like yourself and struggling to get answers, it could be your hormones. All you need is a complete solution, and it's coming soon. Watch the video to learn more, which we will do. Drop your email above for exclusive updates, including offers and inside access you've never experienced before. So we're going to listen to some Beachbody friends tell us about how we need Belle Vitale for our hormone health. And we're going to react to it together. I don't remember. Maybe Aaron did a video on it a while back. Okay. How high up is this? Same, Anastasia, same. And I'm going to talk about my thyroid adventures. I know I already have, but same. Tell me when we're going through this, if you are comfortable with it. I don't know. You might have been one of the viewers who's had thyroid issues too. If you're comfortable, I'm going to sprinkle in my opinions on it. Your journey with an endocrinologist, how does this contrast to what this health and wellness MLM is telling us how to deal with our hormones? I did not phrase that well, but if anyone who has any kind of hormone related issue and you worked with a professional, I'd love to hear your opinions on this.
I don't feel the way that I know I'm supposed to feel. just feeling like I'm fighting against my own body.
A lot of irritability where people around me notice that I'm different.
I have disrupted sleep all the time.
I have constant brain fog.
But I also get hot flashes from time to time.
Everything that was working for me, they no longer work.
And those are all really serious issues. If you have insomnia, that could be a sign of other health conditions. Hey, Julie. If you have brain fog, that could be a sign of other health conditions, which we're going to look at. All of these are very, very serious health conditions that we should be seeking advice from a professional on, right? But I know in the United States, you have to pay. If you don't have insurance, you have to pay every single time you see a doctor. It's probably hundreds of dollars to see an endocrinologist. And so I acknowledge that, see a medical professional. It's not as easy as just walking down the street and seeing a medical professional. But if you have access to it, if you're able to access a medical professional's expertise to figure out what's going on with your body, we should be doing that. We should. Glowing aura today. Do you mean like in my video? Like on my picture? Thanks, Julie. Yes. Red flag, red flag. Please seek actual medical advice, not an MLM. Exactly. Exactly. Let's keep watching.
I had signed up for the hormone health certification because I'm watching social media and I'm watching our community and I'm watching so many women struggle with so many different issues that are related to hormones.
Okay. I want to see what her certification is. We can't read it. Body super trainer, fitness and nutrition expert, IIN, certified hormone health coach. I'd like to know a bit more about that certification, but I am not a professional. I don't know what counts as a valid certification and what doesn't, so I can't really talk to that. But in the long run, it's still cheaper than spending tons of money on an MLM that won't do anything for you. I completely agree. I just want to always acknowledge the privilege that I assume when I say seek medical help, right? Because insurance is expensive, and if you don't have the money for insurance, medical help isn't easily accessible. You think the certification is from Body, but it says IIN. Do we know what IIN stands for?
But what's ironic is that probably 3 weeks into when the actual classes started, my whole system went out of whack.
I'm so frustrated. I don't know what is going on with my body anymore, and I don't know what to do to fix it.
So 3 weeks before her classes started, she went through hormonal issues herself, which if that's true, that is terrible and awful. However, we've heard our friend Amy Yor say this constantly. I've said this before too. If Beachbody is such a health-focused company with amazing fitness and nutrition courses and programs, why does every single coach have the issues that the next up and coming big program is meant to solve, right? Right before 4 weeks for everybody, whatever gut protocol, everyone was having digestion issues. Now, right before hormone whatever is coming out, everyone is having hormonal issues. If Beachbody is such a healthy company, why are we having so many issues? Why right before this comes out, all these women in Beachbody are saying they are suffering because of their hormones? That doesn't make any sense. When I started menopause and was having my sleep disrupted by hot flashes, and I tried an alternative medicine provider who sold me supplements that didn't work at all, then I went to my primary care MD and took regular hormone replacement therapy, which immediately worked. Well, I think it's really great that you sought out a solution that you thought would be useful for you. You tried it, you realized it didn't work, and then you sought a different solution. I think that's great, and that shows a level of critical thinking and analysis, right? In Beachbody, I feel like if a woman starts this and their hormonal issues aren't immediately changed, do people in an MLM have the critical thinking abilities within this high pressure organization to say, this isn't working, maybe I need to try something else. Like, I don't know if people within Beachbody would do that. Oh, same, Monica, same. Hi, Lori. It's so nice to see you. Thank you for joining. Gotcha. I thought so, right? My left shoulder is invisible because my shirt's kind of like whitey gray, and it's totally blending into my white door behind me. And then I have my window open so it's sunny, so it's making the white door even brighter. It looks pretty funny, but that's okay.
When you're in it and you don't know why, it's a horrible feeling because you're sitting there going, what the hell just happened? Being here at the photo shoot to launch my new...
That's so true. That's so true. When you're in it, you don't know what's happening. You're stressed. You're wondering what's wrong with you. That's why we need to seek help from a medical professional who will give us a customized, no, I'm not going to say solution, a customized step of actions for us to try to see if that will help. Because when my body went haywire and my thyroid ballooned in size pretty much overnight, I needed to seek, first I needed an ultrasound, and then I was sent to an endocrinologist, then I was sent to a surgeon because I needed the bugger removed. There was no way that with what was going on with my thyroid that a generic one-size-fits-all MLM hormone health fitness program was going to fix. I needed professional help from a variety of different medical professionals.
Program, it just means so much more because of what I went through to get here. I think for a lot of people, when they're...
Of course, 3 weeks before the fucking program launches, you go through hormonal issues, of course. And she's saying it sucks, it's terrible. Yes, it does suck. Yes, it is terrible. So anyone who has gone through something related to hormones is going to hear that and relate to her. I'm sorry, I'm going to let it play for longer than 5 seconds. I'm just getting annoyed. I'm getting annoyed because I haven't listened to a Beachbody thing in a long time, and I'm frustrated by it. Institute for Integrated Nutrition, a coaching program. Gotcha. How is this even allowed? Yes. And we're going to see more. We're going to see more.
Their body's betraying them, it turns into a spiral. You get a case of the F-its where you're just like, it's not working. I might as well have the extra drink. I might as well have the dessert. You almost go into the self-pity party. I have those moments. I am like everybody else where I will let it get me down for a minute. The thing is, I just won't stay there. I called my doctor. I was like, what is going on? Hormonal imbalance. An estimated 80% of women have hormonal imbalances.
So she called her doctor. She figured out something was wrong and she called her doctor, which is what we should be doing. In this video, it should say, you should still need to talk to your doctor, seek medical help while you're working through this program. Do not use this to replace medical help. And apparently 80% of women have hormonal imbalance. Is it 80% of women, or is it 80% of the women you surveyed within Beachbody? I'd like to see the source of that statistic.
It's common. That doesn't mean it's normal. It doesn't mean it's what our bodies are supposed to do. These types of hormone imbalances are often really impacted by lifestyle.
If you're chronically stressed out, you raise your cortisol levels. And when you raise your cortisol levels, you affect both how your hormone receptors work and how many hormones you're making and the balance between those hormones.
Sure, it could be impacted by lifestyle, which we're going to look at. But what we need to do in our lifestyle to make changes to improve our hormones is going to vary from person to person based on age and all the characteristics I already said. And if we seek professional medical help, then that medical professional will give us customized guidance to figure out the lifestyle changes that would improve our hormones or hormonal balance. I'm just hitting my fan. I'm so annoyed by this. Just like fitness is not a one-size-fits-all, so is lifestyle changes to improve our hormones. Thank you, Monica. You agree with me.
Now, if you compound that with the fact of making poor dietary choices, not getting exercise, well, you're starting out in a pretty big negative position before those hormones even start to create imbalances or fluxes in your monthly cycle.
When I looked for a solution to these problems, I just felt like there must be a puzzle piece missing. where's the balance? There's got to be a way to fix this where I can enjoy life and improve the balance of my hormones. This is when I go into research and creation mode. I knew if I put out a program, I wanted to help as many women with it as I could. This is Belle Vitale.
Don't do it in a fucking MLM if you actually want to help as many people as you could. Anyone know what this credentials mean? RPH something or other. Let's see. RPHETC. Credential. I'm just Googling it. I'm not sure. Anyone know? If you guys know, let us know in the comments. Anastasia. I had the same thyroid issue as Heather, but way less severe. But I had a massive hormone issue that ended up diagnosed as Cushing's and had to have an adrenal gland removed in a 7-hour surgery. That's awful. And you would not have been able to figure out what was wrong without the assistance, the guidance of probably a whole team of medical professionals. And I'm so glad that you said an adrenal gland. I'm so glad you got that adrenal gland removed. And I hope your hormones are a bit more under control now. I'm so annoyed. Oh, oops. No, I meant etc. I thought that was the actual credential. That's funny. That's funny. RPH. Registered pharmacist, maybe? Maybe registered pharmacist. Yes, don't listen to those clowns. Exactly. And when they just took the bugger out and they did whatever pathology on it, turns out it was Hashimoto's thyroiditis that caused my poor little thyroid to balloon. I'm apparently menopausal, but having fewer hot flashes than I did while nursing my kids. They chose a cause for the ailment du jour: gut, hormones, carbs, caffeine, whatever. And their like treatment, their suggestions for you was probably based off of your medical history, your age, what you're experiencing now. It's not just like a one-size-fits-all bullshit. Bullshit. Hi, Tori.
Designed by a woman for women of all ages and stages of life. This is your 12-week answer to the frustrating symptoms of hormone imbalance.
No.
The major puzzle pieces of Belle Vitale are the nutrition, the fitness, the stress management, and the supplements. So you really have 4 components to it. And it wouldn't be complete without any one of those 4.
Of course it's not complete without the 4. You have to get more fucking supplements that are probably $1 million.
You've got to address the nutrition. Our body is literally made up of everything we eat. That's one puzzle piece. Next is the fitness. A complete fitness program combining strength training to keep us getting toned and feeling strong and feeling like, yes, I put in work, and Pilates on the door track that mimic both the Pilates Cadillac and reformer machines. Then there's easy to follow breath work, proven to help with stress management. I really wanted something that could be implemented instantly, and that's your breathing.
It can take months of tests to diagnose some glandular diseases. Mine was a benign tumor. Yes, it can take forever. They did not diagnose it previous to the surgery because they didn't know. And then when they had the whole bugger right there, they realized it was Hashimoto's thyroiditis. But I would have not gotten there if my doctor didn't notice my bulging neck. He didn't send me to an ultrasound, who didn't send me to an endocrinologist, and then to the surgeon. And then afterwards, I was sent back to, I was sent back to the surgeon because it was like a whole year afterwards of trying to figure out my dosage for the medication. Because when you go from some thyroid hormone to 0, it fucks up your body. The ailment the Huns blame is 100% based on the solution they're selling. Exactly. You guys feel me. You feel me.
And then the supplements were also a really important part. We took almost a year to create the 2 proprietary blends for blood sugar support and stress management.
When did she take her hormone classes? I know that Amy Yor has talked about in the past. I think it was like 10 months ago when Amy did a video on it. I'm just going to Google her channel. I'm just curious because they said it took almost a year to create, but when did they start planning for Belle Vitale? Okay, it was only 3 months ago. Amy did Autumn Calabrese' Hormones for Huns program. That's funny. I'm just curious. That seems like a weird timeline. Seems like it doesn't add up to when I feel like she took her hormone course. But her hormone course might have been a long time ago. What do you guys think? Do you guys know? Does this supposed method work? Why have it behind an MLM? Exactly. Let's finish this video.
Want to improve the balance of your hormones, you got to take a comprehensive approach. And this is comprehensive in every way. You can feel better. That power is in your hands. You don't have to suffer anymore. Let's do Belle Vitale together.
I agree. We don't have to suffer. We can find the answer, but our answer should be through the support of a medical professional, not Autumn Calabrese. This whole thing made me incredibly frustrated. You may suffer from these symptoms and more and could have a hormone imbalance. Hot flashes, mood swings, brain fog, low energy, unexplained weight gain, sleep issues. There's a lot more than that, which we're going to look at. Yeah, coming December 2024. Exactly. Oh, why am I saying exactly? I'm all mad at when it's coming. Exactly. Sorry. Yeah, it's coming not for a while yet. Breathing nicely does not affect your hormones. Yikes. There is a stress management aspect to hormonal imbalances, which we're going to look at. Like the research that I have, it was 5 minutes of Googling. Like I don't know anything about hormones. I just wanted to show the very simplistic, straightforward approach that Autumn has in this website, and then show you actually like how complex hormones are, and how the treatment for someone's hormonal issues is also very complex and different depending on who we are. Why not make it available? Yes, exactly. She has a hormone health coach certification. Apparently, Belle Vitale is the first comprehensive approach to hormone health. Apparently. Because, endocrinologists don't exist, right? And this is what it includes. Nutrition that fuels and heals. Excess sugar, refined carbs, and caffeine can contribute to hormone imbalance and symptoms like unexplained weight gain, sleep disturbances, and more. Belle Vitale will help you learn what to eat and when, so it fuels you, feels good, and keeps you satisfied with each meal. Movement for women's bodies. 3 styles of training: strength training, cardio, and Pilates that mimics what you would do on a reformer or Pilates Cadillac. I have no idea what that means. This unique combination is proven to help improve strength, endurance, flexibility, and can help improve PMS symptoms, insulin sensitivity, cortisol levels, and even decrease hot flashes. Okay. As a person who used to have the most, she's saying PMS symptoms. I used to have the most outrageous, horrendous periods. Not going to go into detail on it, but I hate it when I see woohoo MLM programs that say anything about periods, anything at all, because I know how fucking desperate I was to improve my quality of life, even just a little bit, during the week, 2 weeks a month, that I was just a fucking mess. And anything like this really pisses me off. Just like thyroid stuff too. Thyroid stuff and period stuff in an MLM context makes me mad. And apparently we're going to fix our PMS, our insulin, our cortisol through a specific type of exercise, because just going to the gym and lifting some weights is not going to have the same results as Autumn Calabrese's specific reformer, whatever, pull track bullshit rope things that she has that are probably going to be outrageously expensive. Outrageous. That's not at the level of a real medical professional. Yeah, her certificate means absolutely nothing in my opinion. She is not truly qualified. I completely agree. 100%. Reduce your stress in moments. Autumn shares simple breathwork techniques proven to help reduce cortisol and stress, reduce blood pressure, calm the mind and your nervous system to improve energy and focus. It only takes moments in the morning, midday, or before bed. Or Google YouTube meditations. I'll put some here for you guys. This makes me so mad. There are countless fucking YouTube meditation channels all over the internet. I'm putting links for the ones that are sleep related because that's what I use these videos for. Honest Guys meditation. So the first one was Meditation Vacation. You could just hear it a little bit. This one is Honest Guys, and I'll send you one other one. Or you don't need fucking Beachbody in order to meditate. And then there's one more. I can never spell his name right. Jason Stephenson. My point is, you don't need Beachbody. There. Bingo. 3 different sleep meditation links we can all use. Fuck off with this. Not you specifically, Autumn, because I don't know you, but this, you don't need to be in an MLM to meditate. You don't. Yes, the Miracle Cure All product, exactly. Reformer is that sliding Pilates table bench thing. Okay, gotcha. Okay. Belle Vitale's 2 proprietary supplements were carefully curated with clinically studied key ingredients to help with stress support, healthy metabolism, burning fat, and reducing blood sugar spikes after eating. So I don't know enough to speak on ingredients, but Erin Bees says this often in her videos. When you have proprietary supplements, this ingredients are studied, not the actual product itself, because we don't actually know what's in the product when it's a proprietary blend. So we need an actual study on the product, not just on the ingredients, to know whether or not it's actually a good product. And so you have daily hormone and stress support, 60 capsules, daily metabolism and blood sugar support, 120 capsules. This part makes me mad. Apparently, Courtney J has had her first regular period, officially down 6.7%, and just finished my first regular period in I don't know how long, but at least 1.5 years. I miss this from Anastasia. Cortisol and thyroid stuff and MLM drives me up the wall. I feel you. It makes me so mad. And I don't know if these are actually real supplements or real testimonials or not. Maggie Yu says, I love myself again. I am down 70 pounds. I have abs. How is this possible? Because you worked hard. It's not just Beachbody who did this. You did this. I am sleeping better. So many health claims. My libido is up. I feel less anxious. I have less cellulite, lasting energy, and my perimenopause symptoms have decreased tremendously. My family isn't walking on eggshells around me anymore. I'm actually a fun mom now. I didn't realize how awful I felt until I started feeling this good. Naja says, I'm sleeping at night. No more night sweats. I have a natural energy not reliant on stimulants. My skin has improved. My cycle was lighter and not as much bloating and cramps. I don't have cravings or need to snack when I'm bored. If this is actually true, if this is actually truly true, that's great for them, for these women, that they've experienced improvements. However, just because these people apparently appear to have experienced improvements does not mean that you will as well. And sorry, I'm fixing my fan. I still strongly suggest that you seek medical attention for your potential hormonal issues. I hate when they say proprietary blend. If they are so sure of the ingredients, they should be listed. Exactly. Yes. Modere did launch hormonal health products last year and were recently recommended by the Direct Selling Regulatory Council to discontinue claims about the effectiveness of the products. Damn, that's outrageous. Hey, girl. She knows how you feel. She developed this for you. Also suffering from symptoms like hot flashes, night sweats, weight gain, acne, and difficulty handling the stress in her life, Autumn discovered her hormones were out of balance. She spent the next 2 years doing research, getting certified, and going through trial and error to both heal herself and create this program to help women who were suffering just like her. All to make sure women's bodies feel like they should. Again, if Beachbody programs really encourage you to be the healthiest version of yourself that you can be, why is the epitome of Beachbody success, Autumn Calabrese, apparently experiencing severe digestive issues, which led her to write 4 Weeks for Everybody and 4 Weeks Gut Protocol, and also severe hormonal issues? If Beachbody supplements are so high quality, that doesn't make sense. Okay, so he's clinical pharmacist and board certified clinical nutritionist. James Laval. Body and Autumn have partnered with Laval Performance Health Team, which includes James Laval and his team of MDs, dietitians, and doctor-nurse practitioners. James brings over 35 years of clinical experience to the Belle Vitale program and is taking the lead, validating the program with a team of doctors and PhDs. Doctors would say, hey, I don't think we should be prescribing a one-size-fits-all to the complex nature of hormonal issues in women. We need to have a more customized solution, and it cannot be done through a program like this. Your comprehensive approach to hormone health, it is not. It is not. It is not. Right? I'm sure she did. What does a clinical pharmacist and clinical nutritionist have to do with hormones? Because there is a part of hormonal, like there's a connection between diet and hormonal issues, at least what it said in my 2 minutes of research that I did. So it is kind of related, I guess. And you're right. You're right. Or history. Or sociology, which are all, that's wonderful and great. But you having a PhD in sociology or whatever does not mean you should be giving people nutritional hormonal advice on a huge platform. Yes, I didn't explain who she was. I'm sorry. Yeah. Beachbody super trainer. So she's not a Beachbody consultant, but she is a Beachbody trainer, the ones who write the programs and are in all the workouts. Sorry for those who don't know who Autumn is. 30 minutes in, I actually tell us. I'm not sure. That's a great question. Okay, so that's all. So you have to buy it from body.com or teambeachbody.com, including all digital content and materials and physical equipment, accessories, and materials to guide you through the 12-week program and beyond as you work to address any symptoms of hormonal imbalance. Purchasing and accessing this program does not require a body subscription. So you can buy and stream the program and always have access. You will stream on Body, so you need an active account, but a paid subscription is not required. There will be digital purchases available on the program's page, so you can easily access any and all programs that you buy. So I'm just keeping an eye on the temperature in my house right now. It's currently 23.7 degrees Celsius in the office, which is normally hot, but it's not that bad. Not that bad at all, considering how hot it's been in this house recently. Okay, just 1 second, friends. Okay, so share this tab. I did 2 minutes of research on hormonal imbalances with the purpose of showing us how complex it is. And we're going to learn about it together. And we're going to see why Beachbody programs are not the answer for our hormonal issues. We're not going to read every word on here because that would take us a while. Hormones are chemicals that coordinate different functions in your body by carrying messages through your blood to your organs, skin, muscles, and other tissues. Scientists have identified over 50 hormones in the human body. Hormones in most of the tissues, mainly glands that create and release them, make up your endocrine systems, and they control all of these bodily processes. Metabolism, mood, reproduction. So, if you're experiencing any challenges in these main bodily processes, it could potentially be because of a hormonal issue. But who knows what the hormonal issue is? You would likely need to see an endocrinologist to figure it out. I know, it's awful. It's awful. I hate it so much. I know. I agree. A hormonal imbalance is when you have too much or too little of one or more hormones. Hormones are powerful signals. For many hormones, having even slightly too much or too little of them can cause major changes to your body and lead to certain conditions that require treatment. Thank goodness I have my ponytail. I am hot. Turning the camera off, I'm going to put my hair in a ponytail. Some hormonal imbalances can be temporary, while others are chronic. Some require treatment, while others may not impact your health, but can negatively impact your quality of life. Do we see how unique and complex potentially hormonal imbalances can be? Some need treatment, others may not. Others may not impact your health at all. What conditions are caused by hormonal imbalances? Okay, so some can be irregular menstruation. Several hormones are involved in your menstrual cycle. An imbalance in one or several of these hormones can cause irregular periods. Specific hormone-related conditions that cause irregular periods include polycystic ovarian syndrome and amenorrhea. Okay, so if we have irregular periods, it could be because of a hormonal imbalance, but we just see here, it could be just listed here, 2 health conditions that require treatment that we will not be able to get properly taken care of with autumn. Hormonal imbalances are the leading cause of infertility in people assigned female at birth. Conditions such as PCOS and anovulation can cause infertility. So if we're having infertility issues, we could have a variety of conditions that led to that issue. Acne can be caused by clogged pores and hormonal fluctuations. Diabetes as well. Thyroid disease. Yes. Thyroid disease requires treatment specific to your thyroid disease, specific medication, specific blood work to track if your levels are at a healthy amount. After I had my surgery, I had it removed. I was figuring out my dosage. A normal level, my doctor told me, I don't know how this works. Hormonal level of 4.5 or under was within the realm of normal. I had 11, meaning that my thyroid, I did not have nearly enough thyroid hormone in my body, and I could not even regulate my temperature. I couldn't do anything. I would sleep 12 hours and I felt like I didn't sleep at all, right? The only way I was going to fix those issues was by going back to the surgeon, saying, hey, I need your help. Not talking to Autumn Calabrese. No, thank you. I know I've talked about my thyroid stuff a lot because for some reason it comes up often in health and wellness MLMs, and it drives me bonkers. And obesity, it can be impacted by hormones. Excess cortisol and low thyroid hormones can contribute to obesity. Some signs of hormonal imbalance. Yes, you feel me. You get why I'm talking about this. This is something very complex and complicated to treat. A cookie cutter MLM product is not going to help you nor properly treat you. Exactly. Wow. Yeah, it's hard. It's hard to figure it out, for sure. I'm glad you finally got it, though. I'm glad you were diagnosed with it. Here are some symptoms of hormonal imbalances that affect our metabolism. And it's more than what is on Autumn's page. What did she say? What did she say are causes of hormone or symptoms of hormonal imbalance? Hot flashes, mood swings, brain fog, low energy, unexplained weight gain, and sleep issues. And these are just hormonal imbalances that affect our metabolism. Slow heartbeat or rapid heartbeat, unexplained weight gain or loss, fatigue, constipation, diarrhea, numbness, high blood cortisol levels, depression or anxiety, dry, coarse skin and hair, darkened skin in your armpit or back, extreme thirst and frequent urination. Same here. I love it. Same. An imbalance in sex hormones can cause the following symptoms in people assigned female at birth. All of these. This is an outrageous amount. And here are some symptoms for people assigned male at birth. Can hormonal imbalance cause weight gain? Yes, certain hormonal imbalances can cause weight gain, including hypothyroidism, when you have low levels of thyroid hormone, which causes metabolism to slow down. Cushing's syndrome is a rare condition that happens when your body has too much of a hormone called cortisol. It results in rapid weight gain in your face, belly, back of neck, and chest. Menopause. Many people assigned female at birth gain weight due to hormonal changes that cause their metabolism to slow down. And yes, you can have anxiety due to your hormonal imbalances. Hyperthyroidism, yes, your metabolism is all sped up. You're going to be anxious. You will, for sure. Cushing's syndrome and adult onset growth hormone deficiency. There's a lot of causes to hormonal imbalances. Certain periods of life can cause more dramatic changes. And you can have hormonal imbalances through stress, certain medications, and steroid use. The main conditions or situations that cause medically significant hormone imbalances include tumors, adenomas, autoimmune conditions. You guys get it, you feel me. My point is it's complicated. And certain types of hormonal imbalances can cause certain types of endocrine tumors. I'm not even going to try to say all these words. People have very different, have very many different symptoms that require specific treatment. What she is doing is very disconcerting. Exactly. I wonder if she is so far in the rabbit hole and brainwashed that she truly believes she is helping and doesn't see how dangerous this is. I bet Beachbody will really push the weight gain problem. Probably. There's probably going to be a focus on that instead of just like general quality of life, right? like our stress and our anxiety levels. No, that's not as important as being thin. And nothing wrong with being thin, but we know that Beachbody has a huge places so much value on being in as small and as toned of a body as possible. And there's a shit pile of different adenomas that affect our endocrine system and cause hormonal imbalances. One of the points I wanted to make with this is that there are so many different kinds of conditions, like what Monica just said, so many different kinds of conditions that could cause hormonal imbalances that require extremely specific treatment from highly qualified medical professionals. Because someone treating parathyroid adenomas could be different than someone treating a pituitary adenoma, right? I don't actually know, but there could be specialists for each of these categories of hormonal imbalances. And you could have hormonal imbalance from an accidental damage from surgery, a viral illness, head or brain trauma. You could have all these different conditions here that could cause hormonal imbalance. How are they diagnosed? Healthcare providers typically order blood tests to check hormone levels since your endocrine glands release hormones directly into your bloodstream. Certain hormone levels vary drastically throughout the day, so providers may order other tests to measure your levels, such as glucose tolerance test or insulin tolerance test. And I also think it's very dangerous that she's prescribing a one-size-fits-all solution to hormonal issues without actually knowing what is causing said hormonal issue, without understanding the root of the problem. Instead, just saying, I have the answer without knowing what your problem actually is. You may have to go through depending on what hormonal imbalance, what condition you have, there's going to be a bunch of different things that you may be directed to do. You may need hormone replacement therapy. You may need to be prescribed a synthetic thyroid hormone pill. You may need certain injections of a synthetic growth hormone. You may need medication, surgery, radiation therapy. You may need a certain medication. Primary healthcare providers can diagnose and help you manage many hormonal imbalances, but you may benefit from seeing an endocrinologist. They specialize in endocrinology, a field of medicine that studies conditions related to hormones. Okay, so these are some things that you can do to help keep your hormones more balanced. How does she know what to treat? Exactly. She's prescribing a treatment without knowing what the problem actually is. So you can help keep your hormones more balanced by trying to maintain a healthy diet, healthy weight, eating a healthy diet, exercising regularly, managing your stress, getting enough sleep, managing your chronic health conditions well, quitting smoking or using tobacco products if you smoke. And there's no way to prevent a hormonal imbalance, but there are things you can do to improve your health. But these things, if you actually think you have a condition that's causing a hormonal imbalance, these things on their own is not going to help you. And what eating a balanced, healthy diet for me would be different than what a balanced and healthy diet would be for my mother, who has a different health history and a different set of current health conditions. Even just these things here is incredibly complicated and needs to be customized based on the individual and their health condition and what's causing their hormonal imbalance. Exactly, Monica. I shouted that really loud. If you're experiencing new persistent symptoms, it's important to talk to your healthcare provider. Yes. Yes, if one or more hormone gets out of whack, it can cause certain symptoms that make you feel like you're not in control of your own body. If you have new and persistent symptoms, it's important to talk to your healthcare provider. They can order tests to see if a hormonal imbalance or another condition is the cause. The sooner you reach out for help and treatment, the sooner you'll be able to feel like yourself again. Help and treatment from a medical professional. Yes. Yes. So, sorry I got sassy. I was getting really frustrated. We learned that just like right before the 4-week gut protocol, Autumn has experienced hormonal issues. She went through a hormonal health coaching certification, and she is now prescribing a one-size-fits-all approach to balancing our hormones without knowing exactly the cause of our hormonal imbalance. And we just read through several dozen different conditions that can cause a hormonal imbalance that all have different treatment requirements. Right? Like an adrenal adenoma is going to have a different treatment than hypothyroidism or Cushing syndrome. All of the several dozen just off of this website alone, all of them require different treatments. And even her generic exercise, supplement, stress management, there was a fourth one. Exercise, and eat well. Even that is highly dependent on who you are, your health conditions, your age, what your specialist tells you to do. You cannot have a generic approach to treating the dozens and dozens of health conditions that can lead to hormonal imbalance. And I already said this, I am not a medical professional. This is just my opinion. So if you are a medical professional with experience and expertise in hormones, I'd love to hear your opinions. I'm not pretending to be a specialist. Imagine wasting your time and money doing this program. Exactly. Same, Anastasia, same. Your problem is getting worse, wasting time with body instead of seeking actual help. Exactly. Because if body was so amazing and healthy for us, why would all of these people have hormonal issues? It just seems weird, right? Seems weird. And if they have hormonal issues, I think, Monica, you said this before, they're buying the solution, which is Belle Vitale Hormonal Health Program, to a problem that was caused by Beachbody itself, right? I don't know. Does that make any sense? Because if all of these women in Beachbody have hormonal issues, well, they were using Beachbody programs and supplements and meal plans, right? I don't know. Tell me if that doesn't make any sense and if that's a weird thing to say. But it just seems strange. It just seems strange in a health and wellness MLM that all of these people, apparently they all had digestive issues and now they all have hormonal health issues. MLM stress, exactly. So that's all I have for today. Again, not a medical professional. Tell me down below if you think anything I said was inaccurate or strange or not related to medical research and journals. Please let me know what you think. I would love to hear it. Yes, it will probably cost a lot too. We'll look into it when the time comes, when it's actually released. We'll see how much it costs for sure. So this was awesome and fun. I really enjoyed doing another Beachbody video. It's been a million years and I'm really happy that I had people watching. Yes, I know what you're saying. They're in body already. No, they're in body and all of a sudden they have hormone issues. Exactly. You feel me? Okay, bye everyone. Thank you so much for joining me and I will see you next time. Bye.